On the hop, Lloyd. On the hop.
Comes Lee. Oh, my word.
All right.
Damn, I miss my
Welcome,
hair,
everybody. Season premiere of the Take Flight
Me
podcast.
too, Lloyd.
As usual, you know who I got with me. I got the engineer extraordinaire. I got the GOAT of Moco. I got Love Hutch in the building. If you haven't yet, please go check out the album. With him, as always, his right hand, we got the goddess. We got Ja. Up there, you see, you know, back by popular demand. We got Heel Chase in the building up there, you know. And as always, you know me, your host with the most, Dinero Honcho. You know, how you guys doing today? Y'all good?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I woke up this morning feeling more sexier. You know.
Oh yeah?
Woke up this morning. I felt like good. You know. Just had to take a breather. Go outside and get some air.
And I feel really good because we went to go see the greatest WWE faction that they have right now, which is NXT. NXT. NXT.
It's the better. The other three programs ones. I don't like the other ones.
And I got to see some people that I wasn't expecting, like Grayson Waller, who I really, really like, and Roxanne and Raquel.
We also had the LWO out there, huh? Had the LWO.
And I also got to see Maxine, which is another girl that I really like. And then also Oba. I mean, I had a feeling we was gonna see him, but it was still like
Chase,
dope.
bro. Hey, man, your boy was out there, dog.
Nice. I peep. That's hard.
That boy was in your city. He didn't check in.
He
I got on him about that, but he said he'll check in next time.
No, man. You gotta check in with me.
He got
I ain't nobody.
He got to check in.
How you doing, Chase? You doing good, man?
I'm happy, man. Now that 49ers done went 1-0. Niggas done stressed me out because they're about to lose, but we straight.
Or that's what's up, man. Glad.
How you doing, man?
I'll be honest with the fans for one. Honcho ain't doing good, but I'll get there.
What?
Honcho ain't doing good.
That's everybody, man.
Some y'all know. No need to go into detail with the fans. You know, Honcho ain't doing too good. You know, got some things going on. I'll get through it eventually, as always. You know, put God first.
There you go. There you go. That's what I like to hear right now.
But you know, let's get it started for the fans, man. You know, first seg of the day, we got GM Hot Seat.
Fire
one. We got a fire one. It's Jay Uso.
It's real easy for me.
Dom Mysterio.
Jay.
Oh, we got Solo Sikoa. I'm gonna let the lady that take flight go first. Go ahead. Who you getting rid of and why?
Dominic, you're fired.
Dang.
Immediately.
Why?
Immediately. You're fired because there's numerous reasons, but number one, Dom, I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel much with you as a person. I don't feel much with you as a person. I don't feel much. I feel like this heel thing is just like it's in the middle when you get in the ring and you wrestle. I'm not impressed. Yeah, you know, like you can cut a promo. I'll give you that. You can start some drama, but you gotta be a, in order to pique my interest, my fashion, you gotta be a technician. You gotta be intelligent in the ring. You gotta develop your own move set. I'm not feeling none of it. That's why you're fired. Jay Solo, they already have their own unique personality when it comes to the ring. A lot of people forget to develop their personality in the ring, and they just do a little bit too much yapping.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm firing Jay.
Getting rid of Jay.
Oh, top. Yeah, I'm not firing Solo. So that's just that. And I feel like Dom got better character presence than Jay, so that's just me. I like Dom character.
SpongeBob.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to get rid of Solo. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of Solo. I mean, I fucks with Dom and Jay. You know what I'm saying? Jay doing his thing. Like that's the Yeet man. You know what I'm saying? Like he lit. He lit. So is Dom lit. I feel like Solo. He's kind of like in the middle. I don't know where is he at right now. Like, he doing some good work, but I feel like that's if you like a fan of like the Bloodline and what they got going on. But I feel like if you take away all the Bloodline stuff, it's just like, well, what is he then? You know what I'm saying? He not like no super like over the edge like dominant dude in the ring. You know what I'm saying? He kind of just like only dealing with what his family got going on right now. He not really like putting the beats on anybody outside of that. I feel like, and Dom is doing that, and Jay is doing that outside of what I'm saying, like what they got going on, like with their in-house stories and shit. That's just me.
All right, Chase. Why you getting rid of Jay?
Oh, cause I feel like Solo and what's the name? I feel like their characters. I like their characters better than Jay. I just feel like Jay kind of his promos like the same thing every single week.
But
I'm
all
gonna
he got
beat
to come on
you.
there.
I'm
All
gonna
that is
beat
one
you.
word.
Like this.
That's
You
all he
saying
gotta
that, right?
say. That's
Hey,
all he gotta say.
Chase,
Listen.
you
That's
can't get mad at that.
That's
Because
all he gotta
Roman
say.
for 5 years, what did Roman come out there and say? He came out there and said he came out there. He said,
Acknowledge me.
look at the crowd and said, Charleston, South Carolina. Pause. Acknowledge me. So why can't Jay come out there every week and say, y'all know what it is? One time for the one time. 4 letters.
He
One
has
word.
no character development,
Me.
bro. He ain't nothing but the black Sami Zayn, bro. Always,
Whoa,
every time he
whoa,
go up,
whoa,
every time he
whoa,
go up for
whoa.
the title, it's always like an underdog story. Like that's why.
Low key.
Whoa, you tripping,
That's
man.
Low key with the underdog story shit.
the
I
reason
feel
why
you,
it's
man.
the underdog story is because Jay Ass don't want to step up to the plate.
That also true.
Yeah,
Jay Ass.
that's been seen. And
He can't
if you
stand
never
the
seen
ring.
it yet, Chase, it's been seen in Unreal. They told Jay, if you don't get it right, you're not getting the belt. You just lose to Gunther. So, but you know me.
I'm not sure if he was ready for that pressure or like that
pressure is different.
that extra step you got to take to step into. All right, I'm the guy. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
as Triple H once told Seth, he said, Seth,
the lit nigga in the back.
You find out one thing when you put a piece of coal under immense pressure. Is it going to fall into the diamond that you know it can be, or are you going to crumble under the pressure? And I just don't think Jay ain't ready yet for that pressure. That pressure is different. You got media every day. You got work more days a week. All that when you world
like that. He like spending his time with Jada, and you know what I'm saying, and getting right.
Oh, speaking of that, we're gonna get on that subject in 1 second. I'm about to send y'all this video. I need John, the investigator, to tell me if this is really Jada or not. Because if it is, Jake's so cooked. And I mean cooked bad this time. You thought the last one was bad. That nigga might be cooked for real.
Oh, Lord.
But I'm going to get rid of Solo. I'm not going to lie to you. Solo got to go. Solo got to go, Chase. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Like Hud
that's
said,
what we
man,
here for,
like,
opinions.
we need to see what we've seen what Jay can do outside the bloodline shit. And we haven't seen what Solo can do without the bloodline shit. Like, he went from being the enforcer of the bloodline to leading the new bloodline. Now he's leading the MFTs. It's really solely focused around just family shit. Like, what can you do without your family name? Anything to do with that?
I feel I do. I that's a valid argument, but I feel like that's a flex though. Not everybody can do that. That's what's flexy about it. Like, you could say my family is so big and full of men that I can have 3 different factions, yo. Like, that's dope. I'm not mad at it.
Well, if my math is correct, it's 2 for Solo, 1 for Dom, and 1 for Jay. So let Solo going bye-bye. Go to the unemployment line, Solo. Now, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a clean sweep across the board right here. We got to rehire one. Dakota Kai, Carmella, or Karrion Kross.
Yeah, carry on.
You hiring Karrion Kross?
Yeah.
I guess only reason why I say like the women's division is a little oversaturated right now. And yeah, we just got AJ Lee back. So I'm gonna say Karrion because I don't even know why Buddy even left in the first place.
Facts.
So
I don't know why they made him leave.
We're bringing him back.
I'm going Karrion as well, just because I know what he can be. We saw Carmella lead the women's division, and that wasn't it. I'm sorry, Carmella, you're good and all, but when you was the face of the division twice, it wasn't it. And Dakota Kai has never been the face of the division. And even her little heel turn she did with Damage Control, where she was leading the heel turn, wasn't it either. So I got to go Karrion on this one.
Right.
Chase, what you got?
I'm going Karrion. That's an easy. I ain't gonna say easy. Yeah, it's kind of easy.
Real quick, Hutch, while Josh picking who she gonna erase from history, I need you to look at that video that's in the chat, and then I'm gonna let the investigator do it while you picking your pick. But we got to erase one from history. We got Paul Heyman, we got Eric Bischoff, and we got Holla Holla Holla. Teddy Long. Who erasing from history? This is a tough one.
I'm gonna spin this narrative because imagine if Paul Heyman had the chance to be GM.
He was.
And I'm talking like, but not for like he was GM for like that short period of time. I'm talking like, you know what I'm saying, like had a chance to like have a good run as GM over like, you know what I'm saying, really running shit.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, he was on creative for years, like from like 2018 all through COVID. He started in 2018 on with SmackDown Creative, and then he went all the way through Roman title reign.
Yeah, but see, that's.
And he was GM for like 2 years, I want to say, back in the day.
No, I'm just saying the narrative. If Paul Heyman like had more of a you know what I'm saying, like more of a GM run, that when we think of like Eric and Teddy and shit.
Yeah, Paul Heyman is definitely classic manager like Ted DiBiase. Like,
right.
He's like classic heel manager, like on some shit.
You know what I'm saying?
But Eric and Teddy was definitely on some shit of like, how are we gonna get the ratings up? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, they were definitely more into the managerial aspect as far as the entire brand and not necessarily just the talent.
Right.
I feel like this one's kind of hard because each one of the three gave us something. Because without Eric Bischoff, we wouldn't have certain factions in WWE because what he was doing in WCW. Paul Heyman gave us.
I can't get rid of Eric at all. Eric is staying for sure.
Paul Heyman, he had ECW, and at the time, ECW was the hottest. It was hot, and they couldn't get a TV deal. They didn't run out of money before they got their TV deal. It's well documented. Like, if they would have got a TV deal back in the 90s, they would have been right on the same level as WCW, WWE, but they couldn't get a TV deal. And Teddy Long, I mean, he did so much just for us. Like, he was himself on TV. He wasn't like some washed down Vince version of a general manager of a black man running TV. He was still being himself. Like, it's videos of Teddy Long and they're talking about some shut up, white boy, restart the match. Like, and Vince let them say that stuff.
Shut up, white boy. I like that.
Like, so, and then let's let know the Teddy Long dance, you know. They came from his grandson. Because his grandson was trying to walk and he couldn't do it. He couldn't walk, so what he did was bounce in one place.
Ew.
Yo, so
I'm not gonna hold you, Teddy. Goodbye.
Dang.
Oh!
Yeah, that's what I
Holla.
I feel the same way, bro. Teddy gotta go, bro.
Holla.
Sorry, bye.
Teddy gotta go.
Right.
Teddy, bro, shit would have still got done without Teddy, bro.
You think so?
Yes.
You think SmackDown would have ran so good for, I want to say, like 10 years without Teddy?
Yeah, because they still had Vince. He was
Teddy Long has one of the best lines.
A line. Yeah, that's it. That's all he knows for.
The niggas got a lot of lines.
Paul Heyman got one line too. You think about it? My name is Paul Heyman.
Hey, it's a bunch of lines.
I'm the advocate for Brock Lesnar, or I am the wise man to the tribal chief, or I am the oracle to Seth Rollins. Like, he doesn't change the ending of it.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Teddy, goodbye.
Teddy gotta go, man.
What you think, KJ?
Matter of fact, this one hard, man. Let's just take a shot.
This one is hard. This one is hard, but
yeah, when we can't choose on one, we just gonna take a shot.
Teddy Long got you gonna go 1-on-1 with the Undertaker. So I mean, that right there is an iconic line. And Tanker himself said Teddy helped make his storyline with CM Punk so good. But
so who you think? Let's want some history.
Take a shot.
Let's take that shot.
Teddy, goodbye. Teddy, goodbye.
I'm allowed to switch.
Hit him the spine. Knock his dreads off.
Oh, y'all getting the shot?
What?
I'll get the shot in a second. So, Ja, you had a chance. I saw you get a chance to look at. I saw you look at the video. Is that Jay White?
I looked at
the video. Is that Jay White or is that Jada?
That's Jada, bro.
Oh,
that was very clearly Jada.
Hold on, let me look at it. Let me look at it.
Yeah, no, that's different. I got that shot real quick. Hold on.
That's definitely
the
Jada.
Hips, the hair.
He holding her hand.
The side of her face. That's Jada down. That's Miss Parker.
Oh, I saw the face. I saw when she went like that. That was Jada. Damn. What the hell? Who is this? Damn. Meat is just meat, Oos. That's it. It's just meat.
Where KJ done gone?
He went to get a shot.
It's just meat, Oos. Day one shit.
I fucking heard a shot. Fuck got up quick, innit? Goddamn. Wasn't even serious. I was kidding. Anywho, hey man, since I got y'all here, we're gonna get into this next segment.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. God damn.
Almost fell.
Guess I'm in the hot seat now. We gonna get into Monday Night Raw. Yeah, so on Raw, I'm gonna let y'all take it. Remember.
So on Raw, we saw on Raw.
What happened on Raw?
Didn't Becky slap up? CM?
Oh yeah. Okay. We back at it.
That happened on Raw. Yeah.
We back at it.
Right.
I had to remember what all
you
happened.
saw the Jey Uso LA Knight.
I mean, shit been underwhelming, bro. Shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Let's talk about it.
So now we're on the Monday Night Raw.
We on Monday Night Raw.
They've been missing, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, episodes have been very
I think they focus too much on the PPVs, and then it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all not giving us enough. Like, y'all giving us so much backstory during the week.
Like,
it's like, bro, like the whole point. I think, you know what I'm saying, it has to do with, I guess, like, you know what I'm saying, like everything being streaming now. So to access a pay-per-view is a lot more accessible now than it was back in the day. So I think like a part of them, even Vince probably knew too, like we still got to give them a show during the week because not everybody's going to be able to watch the pay-per-view type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's just like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they definitely like just saving it up just for pay-per-views because I guess society has just changed now where it's like anywhere now. Ain't no way you not watching the pay-per-view if you know what I'm saying, a wrestling fan. So
but don't get me wrong, the LA Knight versus Braun Breaker versus what was
LA Knight and Jay versus Braun and Bronson.
Yeah.
Right. LA Knight and Jay versus Braun and Bronson. That was actually a really good match that I felt like was really interesting. But of course, the top guys is gonna have a top match. What's really pissing me off is what the fuck they're doing with the New Day, the New Day. That shit is pissing me off because it's very obvious to me that they're sticking Grayson into, you know, this alliance and they're forcing this big G thing. For real. And it's like, don't get me wrong, Grayson, he's great at pivoting and he's great at mic skills and stuff like that. But to put him as the third a part of the New Day, I'm not seeing the vision just yet.
It don't really make sense.
It really doesn't because it's like Kofi and Xavier it's been the two of them for a while now. So to stick Grayson at the end of it when Austin Theory is injured, you know, he's going to be away. It's lazy as fuck.
But what if Grayson wanted to do this and he's having fun doing it?
Well, I don't care about your fun. You suck. You look suck.
I don't give a damn about
some damn fun. Ain't no fun. This is entertainment. This isn't real wrestling fun.
Not that he can't have fun. Sticking him with the New Day, what the fuck?
He was better off probably going with the dang what's my man? The Motor City Boys. Or
no.
DIY.
He better
off with DIY. He better off with DIY.
No. Don't put him with DIY. No.
Okay. Put him with the Street Profits then. What you gonna do?
That doesn't fit either.
Okay then. He don't fit nowhere. So you know that makes sense?
He would need to go on a singles run. Yeah, he would need to go on a singles run.
An individual.
Have him get into it with
Since
Dominic.
He's an Aussie. Like, what's up?
Have him get into it with Dominic. Have him get into it with fucking Judgment Day.
Dominic can't wrestle.
Whoa, boss.
Have him get into it with Judgment Day. I think that's more of a fit. Because one person with Judgment Day that need to go.
Who?
Yes.
Oh, Finn's partner.
Exactly. He a good wrestler, bro. But at some point, JD, at some point you gonna have to speak, nigga. Like, what are your mic skills?
I ain't gonna lie, swapping JD for Grayson actually is not bad.
Exactly.
That shit good.
Exactly.
I feel it. So, John, How did you feel about Dom retaining?
What exactly happened? Because I tend to tune out when he starts wrestling.
Damn, the hate for Dom is crazy.
Bro, hard.
Ayo.
He just can't wrestle.
Pause. What happened? I can't even remember.
So Dom went for the 619. AJ caught him, hit the Styles Clash, and then then AJ called for the phenomenal forearm. And when AJ gets on the balcony, he pulls his sleeve down or his elbow pad down for the phenomenal forearm. And Dom grabbed a ref.
El Grande, yeah.
Yeah, Dom grabbed a ref, and when Eddie went to go jump, El Grande pulled him down, put that little metal thing in his mask, and headbutted him in the stomach. And then Dom hit that frog splash, and 1, 2, 3.
I ain't gonna lie now. I done been hit in the stomach a lot, but a headbutt to the stomach don't seem like it's gonna take me out.
He had a metal plate in his mouth.
Headbutt to the stomach is crazy.
All right, let me get a mask. Let me put the hoodie on, Hutch. Let me put the same hoodie on, tie it real tight, and put a metal plate right here, and then do that shit and see how you feel.
I mean, y'all see what I working with, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I straight for you. I straight. I really good. I ain't gonna worry about him too much.
Honestly, I love AJ. I feel like he's the only okay, so let me think. The question was, how do I feel about him retaining? I think it's necessary for him to retain, but what I would like to see is Dom creating an opportunity for the AAA guys to become the Intercontinental Champion. I don't know if they're gonna keep the division divided the way that they have like so far, as far as like the AAA guys not really coming into Raw like that, only as guests. But if they start to bring them into the main roster, I would like to see one of them hold the IC title.
I think they are because, like I said, the rumor mill is a lot of fans were upset when AJ crossed Dom in that Fatal 4-Way at AAA Mania because they want Dom to be the world champ. So I think it is because if you remember, this is not a Raw subject, but when Legado was the AAA tag champs, they had people coming to SmackDown from AAA a lot to wrestle them for the titles on SmackDown. So
I remember that.
I think they are eventually. I just think right now, and I don't know what they really got going on with it.
Well, I feel like they need to bring it. It felt like, oh yeah, we got them. Like it felt like a first week thing. Oh yeah, we've got AAA. Now we're gonna throw them into SmackDown for a little bit, and then it went back the separate ways. And I feel like the roster feels hella fucking empty at Raw. The roster feels hella empty at Raw, so it's like you guys have to fill in these spots. There's like every single time it's the top guys, which makes no way for the other wrestlers. So it's like you also got the niggas, the whole crew of American Made that's ass out because Chad's not there. You have like Becky's going in, she's wrestling the top girls, which doesn't open the door for the girls that are continuing to grow at Raw. It's like every like every woman, every diva is what I call them at Raw. They're top girls. It doesn't open the door for people like, you know.
So do you think, for example, a Jada coming up and fighting Becky, would that help her or would that hurt her? She just coming up.
Immediately coming in and fighting Becky is wild. That's too far. But what I'm saying is, let's say Rhea.
But Rhea always in the title picture.
Rhea
always.
Rhea is always putting people over. Rhea got into it with Stephanie Vaquer. You know, she's giving people shots. You know what I'm saying? The women are good at passing the torch. The guys, you have all the top guys in the storyline, but it's also like, again, it feels empty. It's like all the girls are just top girls. Asuka, Kyrie, Io, Rhea.
Can we honestly say that they putting people over if all their matches with the top people always end in interferences? They're not getting pinned clean. every match in an interference. So I just feel like it's not really putting
But
nobody
that's
over if
helping
they're
the
not actually
heels.
losing.
That's helping the heels keep the heat, because if you keep if I'm the heel chasing you the face, and you just pin me clean, then that hurts me.
But
So
this is
now
what I'm
what
saying.
I'm
Like,
gonna do?
I
Like, I got
shouldn't
this
have to
whole.
watch Raw every single week, and every main event is an interference, whether it's Seth people interfering with what's the name or CM Punk coming down there. They always trying to save everybody. Like, I don't like, nobody can just get pinned no more
But
Yeah,
that's
unless
player
it's a main
suicide.
event.
I feel like they think
Niggas
that
was
it's
getting
edgy.
pinned on a weekly basis, like back in the day, bro. Like, niggas was getting pinned.
But like, if Braun and Bronson get pinned clean, right? Their star power is not there yet to get pinned clean and it be okay as heels.
What?
Like back then,
Why not?
Triple H was the biggest heel on Raw back then. If he loses, okay, that's not gonna hurt his star power because he's already there. If Braun and Bronson get pinned right now clean, how that's gonna look?
Like they lost. Come back
It's gonna
next
hurt
week,
them.
buddy. Try again.
Come back next week, buddy.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt their stock, though. You gotta think.
Man.
But if
I
it's
honestly feel
interference, then they didn't lose, and if they cheat to win, they're supposed to cheat to win.
I honestly feel like the interference thing, they really think that it's like, ooh, it's exciting, it's different, it's this, it's that. What it feels like is, okay, we promised the fans that CM Punk was gonna come out. That's what it feels like.
Yep.
Okay,
they post everything on Instagram saying these are people that's gonna show up, and then they don't cut a promo all night and then wait till the last second to just show up.
I mean, I think it's just hard in today's society because if y'all running back to WrestleMania Hollywood, it was Austin Theory and the Unseen 17, and he beat Cena, and that hurt his career. Because before that, we could say Theory was going to come up, and then he got into it with John, and even pinning John couldn't help him because it's unrealistic. So like,
right. But was the storyline T?
It was nice because they said, so you know how they always say don't meet your heroes. So if you run it back to the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania, remember when John had like 50 copies of him come out and he ran down the middle with him?
Yeah.
One of them was Austin Theory.
Oh.
John was his hero, and he met his hero, and John literally cooked him on the mic. Theory held in there at the beginning, like they let Theory go first, and Theory got his punches in, and then John Mike Tyson him in second round, knock his ass out on the mic, and then he fought John at Mania, and he lost. He won, but did it help him? So Chase, back to your point, letting them pin the heels clean, is it going to help LA Knight and Jay to pin Braun and Bronson, or is it going to be in the same spot next week?
I feel like it works if it's like a back and forth thing. It's like
if you already got two superstars that you're trying to make go up against each other, then they should get
maybe Braun and Bronson win some, maybe they lose some. But
exactly.
It's like
but
okay.
I'm talking about to the superstars though. Of course they're not gonna lose to nobody that don't make sense, but
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's just like, you know, it's different ways to win and lose a match outside of having somebody interfere and do some extra shit. Like,
right. And
you know what I'm saying? Let's beat up the ref. Let's jump the ref.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't seen the ref get jumped in a minute. I'm ready to see a ref get jumped.
I ain't seen nobody slap the ref since Randy.
I want to see some ref. I want to see some ref action.
Like,
WWE, let's start beating up these refs.
But
your tagline say heel chase, right?
The reason why it didn't work for Austin Theory is because we built it all the way up at WrestleMania. That's why the shit didn't work for Austin Theory. I'm sorry, baby.
Like, think about it like this. We got heel chase in the building right now. If every week you winning clean without cheating, how you a heel?
No, I'm not saying like every week. I just feel like the past. I'm just saying like from my viewing experience the past
Give
few
me a
weeks, it
healing.
has been
Jeez.
very, very like underwhelming. Like it's
You
just
just
the
do some
same
heel
wash
shit.
and repeat. And heel should be able to win clean. Like why not?
Name one match Roman won clean when he was the heel.
But
Why
he had
heel
the
shouldn't win clean?
championship. He had the championship though.
Why shouldn't heels win clean? I'm not saying every single match go out there and just desecrate. Like,
but I'm saying you can't name me 5 Roman matches from that 5-year stretch he won clean. You can't name me 5. You probably can't name me 2.
Are they Roman Reigns?
No, I'm just giving an example. Like you can't name me
Roman Reigns.
But I'm saying like the type of star power that Roman has, he can get away with that. He can definitely get away with that. And this is literally what we just came off of. Like that ended in what, 2020? That ended in what, like 2020? Like we just got off of Roman lying, cheating, stealing to get to the top, which was nothing new, but it was funny. It was interesting, whatever.
I mean,
it's
it
like
ended like 2 years ago now.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was hella recent. So it's like to see it again, it's just like, yo, like, okay, this is boring. Like, how many times are we gonna do this?
I feel it.
Do you? No, never mind.
Go ahead.
No, it's fine.
Go ahead. Come on with it, Chase. We
it's,
back.
It's fine.
See.
I don't forget it.
And we hear what heel Chase got to say.
Mm-mm.
I guess.
Wait, what was you gonna say?
I want to know too.
Nothing. I wasn't gonna say nothing. It's fine.
So before we get to the next segment, I did walk out to get this shot before I heard what are y'all saying about Jada Parker and Jay being caught again in the airport?
That's them, undeniably. So they're gonna have
so
to.
Is Jay cooked? Is he cooked now? Like is he
done? He must be done with the girl. I mean, he at this point he walking in the airport with her. He don't give a fuck about the other girl. So
4 letters, 1 word.
All I'm saying is, I don't care what they got going on. I wish them the best.
Hey man,
I wish whoever the one he's supposed to be with, I wish them the best. I don't know who it is. It ain't my business.
Definitely ain't Miss Parker, but I mean, I wish them being on the road, Jay wanted the spotlight. I mean, being at the top, you're not home like that. So I mean, you need some loving from somewhere.
Listen, man, that ain't.
And you can't be on your girl can't come when your kids in school. So I mean,
the only people that got something to do with it is the people involved.
Yeah. So this nigga with the evil melly face.
Cause it might be something going on. It might not be. You never know.
How them boys say it, the world will never know.
You know what I'm saying?
So I think we pretty much done with Monday Night Raw. We're gonna get on to the next segment. It's time for this or that.
Time to play the game.
Power bomb
through the table or a chair attack. Them ones we looking at right now with the chairs ain't that bad. Now that shit was kind of bad.
I'm gonna take the chair.
Was bad.
I'm gonna take the chair, bro.
A power bomb through a table is insane, bro. Give me that chair action.
I'm going with the power bomb because it's just showing all types of chair attacks, and that chair to the head ain't it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the table, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at some of these spots on this chair, and
because you gotta think, even Randy said it. Randy himself said
I could sell the table easy, but that chair, it looked like, ooh wee.
Randy said it himself. He said, okay, so, Swanton or Enziguri.
Well, I just seen one of them things where they put Buddy Head through that bitch.
Wait, who is that doing the Enziguri? Oh, it's a couple
of people. I'm gonna go Enziguri.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
I ain't gonna lie, that's one time. Them boy put their whole backside on you.
Yeah, I go on Instagram.
Oh, that wasn't even a swanton. That was a boogie bomb. That's a senton.
Yeah, I take the kick.
Yeah. Kinshasa.
Kinshasa. There's a knee strike, and then the big boot. I'm going Kinshasa because I know for a fact Shinsuke wear shin sleeves.
He said shin sleeves.
I'll go Kinshasa.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, big boot is insane.
That, you know, the gag is the big boot is what I used to make my WWE superstar do all the time when I play the video.
I don't know who Buddy is in the comments, but he said he's taking a chair shot.
Not the big boot.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, my
I ain't
superstar was
fucking
like,
with that chair.
she's doing the big boot.
Chair shot is crazy.
I'm going neck breaker. I ain't gonna lie.
Net breaker or DDTs?
Yeah, the DDT like directly on my head, bro. Neck
breaker is the back of your head, though.
No, I do the neck breaker.
Yeah,
they low key cupping your shit though. When you go down, they cupping your shit.
I feel more safe with the neck breaker than the DDT because the person giving the DDT might fuck up.
Right, like, and that's your damn cranium. No,
I take the neck breaker.
And it ain't my fault you got a soft head. Shit. You got your little soft spot right there in the middle.
don't have no soft spot.
Oh,
I feel it.
I don't have no soft spot.
I feel it. You had that helmet on.
No.
Oh, shit.
No. I don't have no soft spots.
Top rope leg drop or northern. Yeah.
Northern Lights.
Leg drop.
I'm doing the Northern Lights suplex too.
You said you doing it?
Oh, I'm taking it. Ayo.
Take the leg drop, bro. Leg drop me. The person giving the leg drop takes more of a bump than the person receiving it.
You're right, but
yo, I'm
It's
taking
all
that.
John.
Look at how Ray just fell. Mm-mm.
Ray little.
Exactly.
He little.
Look at me.
A girl will be giving you a leg drop. You think John Cena about to leg drop you? John Cena about to leg drop you?
Randy might, not John.
Yeah.
Randy,
Oh my God! You know how big that nigga leg is. Oh
Randy's a
my
menace. Randy don't care what you is. He gonna do what he want to do.
my God!
Yo, I would fight.
That's like a
nail
nigga rolling up a carpet and just throwing that shit at the back of your head.
Listen,
A girl
back to that table in that chair shit. I'm definitely doing the table because even Randy said he didn't account for Tanker height one time, and he swung that chair at his head, and he didn't hit him with the flat part. He hit him with the top part of the chair, square in the forehead. I said, oh.
I know that boy saw stars.
Listen, when he got in the back, Randy said he was begging Tanker for forgiveness. He's like, "It's okay, young fella. That receipt coming."
Okay, young fella. Whoo.
Hey, he said Tanker waited.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. I ain't gonna lie, boy. If
Tanker waited like
that
3 months.
receipt coming, I would have the runs every day.
Hey,
Every
listen,
day.
it might have been 3 months, but he said Tanker didn't get him right away. He said he waited till there was a Hell in a Cell match. And he said Randy was like this, just like outside, like barely standing. He said
hey,
Tanker leaned in and said, "Hey,
that receipt coming."
and he said he swung that bitch and hit him square in the head. Bam. I said, "No, boy."
Damn.
It busted him wide open immediately. I said, "Yeah, you got it, dog."
I ain't gonna lie, boy. That wrestling, boy. Woo-wee.
Concussion City.
Concussion City, boy. Like you.
I just get into it with a young fella today, yo. Cause we talking about boxing and shit, and he was like, "Yo, listen, KJ, how y'all got a pod about fucking wrestling and that shit fake?" I said, "You go take a bump then."
I hate when people say that. It's just so annoying. It's like the person can't kill the other person in the ring because they're literally working every day.
It's a performance.
I
Right.
said, the first bump your little dumbass take, you can get a concussion. He's like, "What you mean?" I said, "A bump is throwing yourself on your back and not letting your head hit the ground. You go do that shit and see what you do." He was like, "Shit, I can do that." I said, "Yeah, bump on the ground right now and then."
No, niggas be saying the ropes hurt. So yeah, you definitely not making it. You're not taking a bump if the rope.
Nigga, Kurt Angle, an Olympic gold medalist, said his first bump he took, he was like, yo, hold on. I don't know about this shit right here. And he was in the Olympics getting thrown around. He took one bump on his back and was like, yeah, I don't know.
But that back, we got to build up that callus on that back. Got build that back
in
up.
that gym.
Got to get that big back.
Like wrestling takes so much endurance, and people just see and they're like, "Oh, that's big, that's big." But yeah, because they can't break their necks. Do you realize that would be
they're out of work in that gym?
I watched 6 Feet Under this past week. You know, when I was on the vacay, and Kurt said his gas tank was so high because he did exhaust training. He said his pre-workout was making himself tired, and the real workout did not start until he was exhausted. I said, "Yo."
That's what you got to do, bro. Like I said, I'm about to get right on this wrestling workout resume, man. We about to get right because you know what I'm saying. That day coming, that phone call on the way. I gotta make sure I'm ready, man, to get in that ring.
And who you want first? Who your first match gonna be against?
That's a good question. Shit.
Y'all know who I want.
Philip.
Hey, and just so y'all know, I ain't capping, but my Philip hate. On my Twitter ad.
Don't start stuttering when you start talking about bro now.
Stuttering with what? Crazy as fuck.
Hey, listen, when he hit you with that GTS, I ain't gonna lie, cuz just tell me what kind of milk you want to go with your cookies.
I don't know if you can see the screen or not. Look at my top tweet. Is it blurry?
like what are you?
CM Punk, I will dig in your ass when I hold on.
I said I will. I said CM Punk, and I said I will sign the waiver. Give me the fight.
Oh my god!
I will sign the waiver. Give me the
fight. Nigga.
You know how many people probably saying shit like that to him on Twitter on a daily basis, bro.
He probably gets so much hate. Hey, listen, to him, you are just another guy. You are just another guy.
If he comes to Charleston and we get like flow seats, I already know John going to picture with the nigga. When he comes to picture with John and say, "Yo, Punk," I'll sign the waiver, bitch. I want you one-on-one.
Just another guy.
Don't listen to him, CM Punk.
I don't want CM Punk in no WWE ring because this about to happen is not going to be scripted. I want him in the cage, the octagon, the backyard.
Don't listen to him.
Okay. Well, as Ja calls it, the best show of the three. It's time for WWE NXT. So this week, you know, we had a couple good matches. We had Obafemi, the ruler of NXT. We had Ricky Saints. And we had Hank and Tank versus Dark State. That match had comedy all over it. I don't know if y'all saw Oba do the Ricky Saints pose, but that shit was so funny to me. Because Ricky had his hand up the tag, and Oba said,
"Hey, yo. Hey, Hawk, see if you can find that clip while we talk about that shit. I want to see that shit."
Yeah, he tried to tag Oba, and Oba said, "Nope." And then, I don't know if y'all saw when Dark State had grabbed one of the Hank and Tank niggas and said, "There's nobody here to help you." And he said, "Joe Hendry."
Oh, I do. Yeah, I did see that.
And Joe Hendry appeared.
And what happened? I said, "Say his name," and he
appeared.
I believe in Joe Hendry. That nigga popped up on the ring. I said, "Oh shit!"
And he was
Joe having fun with this shit, dog. Hey, the funniest Joe Hendry clip I've seen so far is when Dark State was backstage, and they said, "You can't just say his name and he appears." That nigga popped out of the fridge.
I'm saying, I saw that. He's like,
Oh yeah, I seen that when they open the fridge door.
Oh yeah, they gonna strike us. Dang. Even if it's on mute. Damn.
So yeah.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
So y'all believe in the hype with Joe? You think when Joe contract up in TNA, he come over that them boy he gonna be a star?
He should. First of all, Joe Hendry is a Taurus. I just want to throw that out there.
Don't think just of that now. Hey, that's the first thing you say. You ain't say he a good technical wrestler.
Hey,
No.
what about the astrology into that thing?
First off, Joe Hendry's a Taurus. That's number one.
When I say that, I mean for those of you who are late to the astrology world, I just mean to say that, you know, don't count him out. He may not look like much.
He might.
He may not look like much. You know, he's got the stomach. You know, he's older. All the things. He's fired.
Dad bod Joe.
He's died. He's died by down. But he's still fire. Like, he will whip ass. He can lift. He can do all the things. He's quick. And Joe Hendry is really that guy. And I feel like,
man, he got a really solid like persona. Like, that's some solid shit.
Exactly. Like, and what really
youth pastor.
What really got him? What really got
Point
him?
North vibes, yeah.
When he did that Barbie movie, and I mean, not when he did that Barbie movie, but when the Barbie movie came out and Ryan Gosling was playing Ken, he was like, that was like a perfect character that he kind of like developed into, like with that movie coming out and Ryan Gosling being Ken. When he turned around, died and had the blonde hair, and he was doing it.
He should do some work with old girl that just got in there. That's doing the Bewitched shit.
Oh, right.
They look good as a.
But she's like heel as fuck right now.
It works.
Y'all think Ricky Saint's gonna be the one to take the belt from Obi?
Maybe.
Nah.
I say that because of
anybody taking that belt from that boy.
I say that because of who his best friend is in the company.
I'm telling you, he just needs to relinquish that bitch, bro.
Yeah, Cody is his best friend, so I see
not the right time. It's not the right.
I'm not saying right now, but I'm saying like when the time is right. Like I feel like he should just relinquish that bitch.
I'm looking hard because I'm trying to see where exactly is he gonna fit in on the bigs because it has to be a really really good opening to where he could just come through and just wreck shit. He got to come through and wreck shit.
He got to come in at the top, but no, bro.
You got to come through and wreck shit.
Fuck the Rumble. He got to come in like on some.
And so if he come in and wreck shit in the Rumble and win.
I mean, if he come in the Rumble, then yeah.
He gotta be like
he win, then yeah. But I'm saying like I'm talking about if he move up, it gotta be like he gotta make a statement. Like his.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He gotta move niggas out the way.
Like I'm talking about like, I'm talking about like top niggas now, like the top.
Exactly. If he come in, because you know in the Rumble this year it's gonna be because right now the two champs are more than likely holding the belt till Mania. If Oba comes in the Rumble, you know the final 5 to 10 niggas are gonna be like CM Punk. Hate to say it, he did in the ring. CM Punk, fucking Roman. It's gonna be probably Braun and Bronson in there somewhere to try to.
I don't think Bronson would be in there, but I say Braun.
Who else? Who is another top guy that would be in there?
Possibly Jay. Possibly. You still got LA Knight, possibly.
LA Knight. So if it's them 5,
possibly.
If it's them 5, and then Oba is number 6, and Oba just wreck shop and eliminate all 5 of them by himself, he is instantly. You knocked out the tribal chief. You knocked out the voice of the voiceless. You knocked out LA Knight.
The boy gotta have tribal war. Tribal war.
But see, I feel
literally,
like
Africa versus the islands.
I mean,
Africa.
Rumble would be crazy. The islands. Rumble would be crazy, but I feel like if he just came on a Monday and just smack everybody one day, like on some crazy shit, like I feel like that would be.
But you just said you don't like that shit because it's gonna be interference. He gonna interfere in some shit.
he would
So
have
make
to
your mind
interfere
up
on
now. You see,
something else.
tired of the interferences now, so you can't move.
But
the
I'm
ball
seeing the same.
over.
I'm
We
seeing
moving
the
the
same
goalposts for
people
Oprah.
interfere. Exactly. Well, we seeing the same people interfere week after week, bro. We talking about Obafemi.
Nigga, listen. If I'm the champ, y'all niggas better interfere every time I wrestle. Goddamn it!
Y'all
Every
listen.
time. I
This
need
is
y'all to come down there and get in fucking somebody's face because they're not gonna hit her. I need y'all down there. When the referee getting jaw out the way, I need you and Hutch to hit whatever the special is y'all got so I can win the match. I'm doing the same for y'all. Y'all
I'm
wrestle,
hitting on the ref.
I'm sliding down there and
I'm hitting my
I'm
special
sliding
on the
in.
ref.
the beef with the rest.
Right. And as soon as he hit his move on the ref, I'm coming down there in a ref shirt. Count one.
There you go. That's all we got to
Exactly.
do
We
right
cheating every week. We the top guys.
We the top guys. All four of us, we the top guys.
We top.
Listen
Y'all
to
gonna
me.
have both women's titles. I like all three of them. NXT, Raw, and SmackDown. We want all three of them. We want all the belts. Our carry-on gonna be so heavy. They gonna be like, sir, what's in the bag? I'm saying the titles.
They're gonna make us a new belt called the Ultimate Champion.
Damn.
You know how
I ain't
raw
want that
would
whack
be?
shit. I want to walk around with 4 of them bitches.
Damn.
You know how raw that would be?
So many champions I got on a girdle. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Right.
Chase
I gotta
that's
start
turtle
attaching
belts.
that bitch to luggage and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Start attaching that bitch to luggage and dragging it around.
I'm wearing my belt so
You don't even
ignorant.
gotta wear wrestling attire. You could just wear belts with just nothing
Right.
on.
Pause.
Huh?
No.
Guys, so while we was at NXT, Obafemi was out. This bitch in the crowd, this white bitch in the crowd was like, Hakuna Matata.
Oh, shit.
That is crazy.
Racist.
She was removed immediately from the premises.
Good job, Hutch. I know it
Was
was
she
you.
really?
No.
They took.
I know it was you, Hutch.
No, he didn't even.
I would have.
Hutch didn't even hear, but it was like, they was like, everybody was like, ooh, dude. And, and he was in the ring and he was doing this thing. And she was like, Hakuna Matata. I said,
I think she was a little slow though.
no.
No.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think she was, you know what I'm saying, a little slow.
No, she wasn't. It was just a regular white lady. But I didn't see. I just heard the voice. I didn't see. I just heard the voice. So I was like,
not a reggae daggy.
No, she was rocking back and forth in that chair.
No, man.
you saw her?
Yes.
Where was she?
In the back left.
I bet he just.
I believe my cousin. He wouldn't
Okay.
lie.
Believe him. Believe that.
Damn. Yeah. See, can't have Jaw there. Hutch, was that you under that mask interfering in KJ match? Nah, Jaw. Yeah, believe that. Listen,
If I'm gonna get me trouble, she gonna get me in trouble on the show.
Yeah,
we supposed to be heels cheating and shit. They said no. They said no take flight interference. Not a masked man come out there and attack. Hutch, was that you under that mask? Nah, Job. Yeah, believe that. I'm gonna say, damn.
Yeah, believe that.
I'm not gonna say that.
Just get my title take from me. Damn. Well, I'm glad you guys had fun at NXT. It looked lit from the photos and videos I saw. Everybody that I follow that was there last night outside of YouTube. So one day I'll go to an NXT show, man. I'll make it out there. I'm trying to go to a pay-per-view though, so we can go live at the pay-per-view. Hopefully, we won't get in no trouble. But
I mean, if we
we'll
hit
see.
We hit that concession stand, and I'm saying it's a wrap once we hit that concession.
Hey, Chase, real quick. This ain't got nothing to do with wrestling. You remember the cheese fries from back in the day, cuz? At the
Cheese
game?
fries, man. At Berkeley?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When we were young, yeah.
You shit been fire in it.
Mm-hmm.
Cane Bay, I'm sorry for you, bro. Them shit been an L, dog.
Oh, you said Cane Bay shit, what?
I'm gonna tell you why they was bad. They was air fryer ass fries, and I knew they was from the air fryer because I looked at the bottom and I said, "There's no grease."
Oh.
They almost tasted like goldfish, but like not good. Like,
damn,
bro, the fry was so hard you could literally pick it up and draw on the brick wall. Like
talking about Cane Bay shit.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
No.
listen, it was air fried so hard and so crispy and dusty, you could draw your name on the brick wall with it.
Bro, I bit one of the fries. That's gonna chip a damn tooth. I said, God damn.
Right, that shit turned into a rock, bro.
What happened to Chase?
Boy, they blew that nigga up.
Damn, dog.
They blew that nigga house up. God damn. Got his ass. They done get his ass.
Your computer probably died. Oh shit, there you go.
I don't know what the fuck just happened.
I said they done blew you up, bro. Fucking hotline.
Damn.
No, man.
But let's get on with the show. You know, next segment of the day, we got WWE versus. Oh.
Ooh.
Macho Man. Easy.
Ooh.
Right, Macho Man.
Macho Man had the charisma. Macho Man also had the in-ring skill. Interesting. Really good. And I feel like they give Hulk Hogan the credit for being this, da. No, because in-ring, he wasn't that good at all. Macho Man, charisma, and in-ring, very good. I believe there was a match with Macho Man and Mr. Perfect. I think it was Mr. Perfect that I had went back and watched just casually. And I was like, damn, Macho Man got hands for real. And then I saw a couple other matches as well. And I was like, yeah, he's really good. Like, he's cool.
The winged eagle belt. Fire.
I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I like Cody, man, but I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Nah. Oh yeah.
All right. Chase, who you got, man?
I'm going Cody on this one, man.
I gotta go Macho Man. I gotta go Macho Man because he ain't afraid to turn heel. Cody said,
I'm going Cody because even though he say that, I truly believe that when he do it, because I do think it's gonna happen, that shit gonna be fired. So
he said it on an interview with Chris Van. He said
I don't give a damn. Seth went on an interview and said he was hurt for real. I don't give a damn what them niggas say. They lying.
Cody said he can't with the fans too much, man. He can't be a bad guy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all got it. Y'all could have chose a better picture for Randy though. Y'all got him looking like the damn Curious George man.
Not the Curious George, man.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
This is easy.
Y'all better pick the right person too. I know where we stand at, boy. I know where we stand at if y'all pick that other nigga there.
Oh, this
Hey, them boys put
is easy.
I know something if y'all pick that.
I ain't gonna lie. Now, if it's Kendrick in the ring, I'm picking CM Punk. But if it's KJ now, we gotta differentiate who the fuck is in the ring now, because they got KJ Rivers. Now, who is it now?
The reason why I know I'm gonna beat CM Punk is because CM Punk said there's no line he won't cross. He does his research. So I'm gonna tell you what line he gonna cross, Ja. And when he crossed that line, if you still pick him, I'm gonna disown you.
Damn.
This is easy.
So when he crossed that line, you still gonna pick him?
Lie.
He's not crossing no line.
Dog, CM Punk literally said, there's no line I won't cross to get a good match out of somebody. I'll apologize later. If he crossed that dad line, there's no apologizing, none of that. Go see Larry, go see AJ, because you're dead. I'm going to kill you in the ring. I'm going to choke that nigga till he dead. There's no ref. There's no, call Chase and Hutch out here to get him off of him. When Chase and Hutch hit the ring, I'm going to look at both of them and I'm going to say, I dare y'all to come touch me.
That boy going to jail, boy.
Hey,
gonna kill that
That
nigga, dog.
That boy think he was Rampage, Randy Savage son, ain't it?
Right, Rampage son. He going straight
No,
to jail.
Rampage son, let them pull him
Hey,
off.
y'all
of
seen
him.
that TikTok of that white man when he said lock
It's
lock
easy.
him up.
Lock him up, lock
All right,
him
John.
up.
Who you got, John? I want to hear who you got. Let's see where you stand at.
It's easy.
Let me see where you stand at, John. Okay, there we go.
Oh.
There we go. There we go. Hutch, who you got?
KJ.
It's family. It's family.
Who you got, Hutch?
I ain't gonna lie. We gotta go KJ on this one.
Chase, where you at, bro? How you say it? Where you at, bro? Who you got?
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm taking a shot. Hey, it's right here. I'm taking a shot. Chase gonna piss me off.
Nah, I'm going KJ, man. I'm going KJ.
There you go. Yes, sir.
That boy KJ won. Oh my god.
Ooh, shit.
Andre.
Oh my god. I'm going Big Show. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Andre weak as fuck.
Oh,
listen, Chase. This Big Show.
I'm going Big
Hey,
Show.
this Big Show. I gotta go Andre. If it's Big Show with the hair, I'm going Big Show. But this one, Andre.
I'm talking about 2000s Big Show clears Andre the Giant, bro.
Yeah, with the hair. With the hair.
Big Show, yeah.
Big Show clears.
Big Show.
Clears Andre
That's
the Giant.
Big Show.
Bro.
Bischoff.
Andre the Giant was just because man. Don't even get me started on that shit.
He the Frenchman.
A French big nigga.
He just was.
Look how them people grabbing that boy boob. Come on now.
Look at him.
Wasn't nobody touching Big Show like that.
We don't even know. We don't even know Andre the Giant. We don't even know his music. We don't even know how his music.
No music.
His music was his footsteps walking outside. That nigga so damn big. You can hear that nigga coming.
You hear that? Where's the Big Show? Yeah,
now he had that. You know, Andre the Giant probably has some French shit. Some.
That fucker lost to Hulk Hogan. Big Show ain't losing to Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he did.
Damn.
WCW. Try again.
He's still better than Andre the Giant.
2000s Big Show, yes. This nigga Big Show?
That's the Big Show I'm going off. 2000s Big Show. Better than Andre the Giant. Hell, Andre the Giant only 80s.
Who picked John?
I'm gonna pick Big Show. I'm gonna pick Ponytail Big Show.
I guess Big Show win then.
I'm gonna pick Ponytail Big Show. Ooh, this is hard.
Give me Eddie.
Viva la raza.
Give me Eddie, man.
This one's
yes,
hard.
sir.
I'm not going against the grain. Going Jericho. I like Eddie. I like Eddie, but y'all know how I feel about Jericho, man.
Nigga, Eddie gonna get the chair, throw it to Jericho, and fall down.
Jericho is one of the greatest we ever seen and are still currently seeing to this day. Don't disrespect.
Jericho in wrestling about 5 months. Try again.
He what?
I ain't seen Jericho in 5 months.
You gonna see him in WWE soon. Don't worry. Don't even worry about it.
This is hard for me. This is hard for
see
me.
him in WWE soon.
Eddie.
Tell him again.
Y2J.
I'm gonna go ever again.
All right, you can decide. As Hutch said, take a shot. We even 2-2. Take a shot.
Damn.
Take a shot. Where my shot cups at, y'all? Back there in the back.
We taking a shot on this one. We shotting it up. We even 2-2.
You getting the one.
Hey, John.
Oh, shit.
John, look at the screen. We just gonna pick this one, and we gonna go on to depth later.
Oh yeah. Brett the Hitman.
I got from San Antonio, Texas, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
That's what it is, Brett versus Shawn.
Damn, John, you ain't waiting on us for the shot, bro?
She done took it already?
Yeah.
Hey, what Shannon Sharp said to Offset? Damn, you took it already? Hey, I had to go in and get it down there.
All right, Hawk, you in the background. You just hit yours up to the sky real quick. You know what you doing.
Lock him up.
You ready, Hutch? Where you at, bro?
All right, let's get it, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is before you even bought the watch.
I don't know why I thought you already took it. Let me tell you why it's Brett the Hitman Hart.
You gotta wait, John.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
All right, Hawk, what's next? What we got next? Is one more verses or is something else? Or we going to SmackDown?
Go ahead. Say who you want.
Oh man, you already know Shawn Michaels. Come on now.
Absolutely.
They think I'm cute. Hey, no, I ain't sexy. I got the move. They make all the girl. Wow.
That fucking sound like fucking Eddie, boy.
Well, you gotta fuck with Shawn Michaels now. You know that.
Yeah.
Brett, I ain't gonna lie. Hey man, you.
Brett is a hater.
Man. Good wrestler. Yeah, but
we'll get into that. We'll get into that in a minute.
I'm going Mr. Sweet Chin Music, man.
Hey, John, you want?
You just
Sean 3-1.
Ass is old.
Okay, I don't care what y'all think. The whole wrestling industry know that Brett is the better wrestler.
The old nigga mad.
All I know is real quick, they say Sean can have a good match with a broomstick. I ain't never heard that with Brett.
First of all, you know who said that? You know who actually said that Brett was the better wrestler?
Who?
Shawn Michaels. So that's the end of that.
Hey. Who you want to match with, Brett or Sean?
Who am I what?
We'll get into that in a minute. Don't worry about it. We get into that in a minute. It's time for WWE Friday Night SmackDown. So let's go ahead and get it out the way right now. We saw AJ Lee return this past Friday. And
light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up.
It was a pop. She beat up on poor Becky. I'll give her that. I don't know if y'all had beat, but Seth, when he came to go over the barricade, Seth busted his ass, dog. That shit been so funny.
She ain't get enough. She ain't get enough licks in for me on Becky. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Becky was playing patty cake with that boy CM Punk face, boy.
Yeah.
So I hate to say this, and I hope they don't do it. I really hope it's just a match with Seth and Becky versus CM Punk and AJ Lee. Because if they do for the titles, we know who gonna win already.
Becky.
If they do CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth and Becky for the titles, we know who's gonna win the match automatically. If they do a regular match, then we don't know who's gonna win. Who gonna win?
They're not gonna let AJ Lee lose.
But that's not well. It's kind of damn if they do, damn if they don't. Because if they do a regular match, like you said, they're probably letting AJ and CM Punk go over. But if the title's on the line, we know one or two things gonna happen. Either the Vision gonna interfere and it's gonna be a tsunami on AJ, or
but not doing no damn tsunami on AJ.
Disqualified.
They gonna let Bronson Reed hit a tsunami on AJ.
Yes, sir.
God damn.
No, hell, they not, bro.
Well, that's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy.
That shit gonna be so protected.
Bro,
if he tsunami
you
her,
see how small that girl is, bro. You talking about that boy doing tsunami on her?
That tsunami gonna be his worst one ever because he gonna land short and put his arms across AJ
Bruh,
so he don't actually hit her. That
Hey,
shit gonna look
listen.
so bad. Because if
If
he hit her for
he-
real, he gonna
If
kill
you
that
do a
girl.
tsunami on her, we better see Crash Out CM Punk for the rest of the year,
I
all
ain't
the
gonna lie.
way to
CM
next
Punk
year,
been supposed
bro.
to crash. He was supposed to hit GTS on Becky. So I will never put my hands on a woman.
Bullshit. You can hit the 355.
I'll never put my hands on a woman.
You said what?
Oh my
Hey,
god.
listen, and Ja first time,
This is
and
watered
Ja
down
first
CM
time for her
Punk.
title, Ja gonna hate me. I'm gonna slide in the back while I take the referee to scrap it, and I'm hitting my special. Ja gonna say, PJ. I'm gonna hit the crowd again. I'm gonna hit the crowd real quick.
You gonna
Ja
hit
gonna be
my
like,
Tony?
yeah, Ja gonna be like, Ja gonna pin her. She get in the back. She like, what the fuck was that out there? I'm gonna say, shit. We needed the belts, man. We needed the belts. It's a hostile takeover. We needed the belts.
It just said
We needed
Whatever
the belts.
it takes is
Them fuckers said by any means, boy.
Yes, sir. I'm hitting at 355 on them, boy.
on a woman.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
But I like the segment. I don't like the guy. It's documented, but I give credit where it's due. The whole segment was nice. I can say that about the Phillip Brooks brother. The segment was nice. The whole segment was nice.
She slapped that boy up, boy.
I can't take. I'll never take his in-ring shit. I don't like the personal shit he did outside the ring. His in-ring and on the mic, he good. But how he handled shit and all that, I don't fuck with it. So I don't like the brother. I don't fuck with it.
He gonna be up all night.
I'll give him that. I don't like the brother. I'm like Brett. I hate to say that too. I'm like Brett. He never took Sean in-ring thing from him, but outside the ring, he said he don't fuck with Sean now. He act outside the ring. Great in the ring, but outside the ring, I don't fuck with him.
Legend.
Oh shit.
First of all, Brett and Sean been made up.
I'm just saying back then he said, I'm not gonna take how Sean is in the ring away from him, but outside the ring, he said he did not fuck with Sean.
Right.
Are we talking about controversy?
Exactly.
No, not yet. We about to. And so yeah. And then we had Sami Zayn against the never seen 17 gracing our presence one last time. John Cena. Oh shit. We saw some great moments. That spear was whack. I'm sorry, John. That spear you did was trash.
Yeah, that spear was whack.
GTS, whack.
His hair, whack. His shoes, whack. His
I
shorts,
can't say the shoes.
whack. But me, I'm tight as fuck.
So
Who
do
did
y'all
John
think
go against again?
Sami Zayn for the U.S. title?
Oh, right. Sammy.
And we saw the one in 21-1. We saw the Beast Incarnate come out, F5 Sammy, F5 John, and walk out. And he challenged John to a match at WrestlePalooza. So how y'all feel about this upcoming Brock versus John match?
The lead up has been terrible.
How you mean?
It's the second time we've seen Brock the first time we've seen him since he came out.
Which one, man? Be there
And
every week?
all he did was say, "I'll see you at WrestlePalooza,"
You're right.
which is
He
a
beat
terrible
John
name
up.
for a pay-per-view.
He
That
ain't
shit
doing
sucked.
enough.
It's the dumbest name ever.
Get back
That
on
name is terrible.
So Chase,
WrestlePalooza.
you want that man to be there every week?
I'm not saying be there every week. I'm just stating that we have only seen him one time, which was the other day, since the day he returned.
He low-key had on the same fit too.
He had the same exact fit on.
Oh, see.
No, he had a leather jacket on the last time we saw him.
Okay, this time he took the leather jacket off.
I mean, what you gonna change your fit every week?
Yeah, nigga.
I'm gonna have on joggers and a take flight shirt every week. Fuck it.
That was his casual wear.
That's you if you want to dress like Timmy Turner. I'm saying this nigga need to come out with some wrestling gear on, put in that work, and show niggas what he about to do to John Cena when it's time.
He did. He came in there and he beat John Cena up and left.
No, he need to do that shit to other niggas.
He beat Sammy up and left.
He need to beat
Bro,
more
that
niggas up.
WrestlePalooza
Beat more niggas
main
up.
event about to be.
There's plenty
That
niggas
shit
on the
about to be
roster that
whack.
could use a good little F5 from Brock Lesnar real quick.
Give me an example.
And then on top of that, my thing is like we ain't seen.
They need to have him come down like Kane on interrupt everybody match and F5 everybody during a match.
He ain't
Every match, he just coming out wrecking shit and be like, John.
And now
I'm letting
after
you know this is what I'm gonna do.
after they wrestle at the end of the month, now what? These niggas, we're not gonna see Brock until the pay-per-view probably, or he might come out the week before the pay-per-view and say, "Oh, I'm gonna beat you."
So Chase, I got a
I'm gonna
serious
beat
question
you.
for you.
4 letters forward. And Brock.
Serious question for you, Chase.
Ooh.
Serious
Brock.
question, Chase. I need you to answer this very honestly.
Mm-hmm.
It's not if we get to the top. It's when we run WWE. If they come to us and say, "Hey, yo, I want y'all to show up the Monday before the pay-per-view," and that's it. You're not okay with that?
I'm perfectly fine with that, but I'm saying for them as a storytelling aspect, like we ain't seen bro at all.
Think about, we gonna be in the story too. We gonna show up the Monday or the Friday before the pay-per-view, talk our shit, wrestle Sunday, win, and then we can be gone for another month. You okay with that? Or you gonna be there 3-4 times a month?
No, I'm okay with not showing up at all.
Because I'm gonna tell you, if they won't give us a Roman treatment, we show up once a month. Shit, fine with me, bitch. You need me there? You need me there this Friday? All right, I'll be there. Call the driver, tell him bring our bus to us, pick me up, pick Hutch up, pick Jaw up, pick Chase up, and we'll be there Friday night. Don't worry about it. We're gonna show up, wreck everyone, and leave. We see you Sunday. We big money over here. I don't want no little money. I want the big money. We getting paid. I want to get paid M for every pay-per-view appearance. What the fuck? I want to get paid this little $300,000 just to show up on Friday night when I can get an M for showing up on Sunday.
Hey, money add up. I don't know if you know.
Oh no, I'm good at math. You know that 1,300,000. You know we show up Friday and Sunday, but you know I'm just saying if I can stay home with the fam, hey,
what fam?
Hey, you go. We gonna have an estate. We gonna be chilling with y'all boys. Y'all boys won't be in the studio and shit. We gonna be in there dropping tracks, dropping tapes, dropping clothing lines,
dropping niggas on their head.
We gonna be in there. Chase producing. You dropping tapes left and right. Jaw dropping clothing lines left and right. I'm chilling. I'm running the businesses outside of that shit. We chilling.
Bro,
we don't need
my Titron gonna be me leaving the studio to come to the ring.
They don't got Titrons no more. This your name on there now.
They're gonna change it for me. I'm bringing something back to the game that they be missing. That's what's wrong with them. That's what's wrong.
Somebody, I just seen who was it? Logan Paul had stuff on his Titantron thing.
Yeah,
he the only one.
It wasn't just his name. It was like showing his moves and shit.
He the only one.
That man got an extra cameraman recording his shit.
Cause he
literally.
Because he hard.
Hey man.
Literally. So also, y'all think the Street Profits gonna finally break up?
Nah.
I mean, might as well. Sure.
Wait, what happened to made you ask that? Made you ask that.
They've been teasing it.
Bo Dallas came up outside of the Uncle Howdy thing, and he was like, "Is he really your brother? Is he really gonna have your back when the times get hard? Whoop-de-woo. And who's the best really out of you two?" And he kind of just walked away. And then a Clash in Paris. I don't know. You saw the match. You were there. They didn't know who was gonna start the match. Dawkins like, "I got it." And then
they started pulling each other and shit.
When Dawkins walked forward, Montez was like, "No, I got it." And then Dawkins said, "No, I got it. No, I got it. I got it."
Oh, I saw them doing that, but for some reason, when I was watching it, I was just like,
"The hell are they doing?"
Yeah, like it did not register that they was like trying to say like no me, because the way they was doing it was like, oh, like it was so friendly, like it was real friendly, like it wasn't like move nigga, like it was doing something.
It was a little move, nigga.
Hey, listen, don't worry, Hutch and Chase. If we got a 6-man match and y'all won't start, go right ahead. I'm gonna stand on the apron. I ain't gonna argue with y'all, boy. I'm gonna get right on the apron. I'm gonna get right on the apron. Don't even worry about it. I'm getting right on the apron. Don't even worry about it. This nigga Hutch over there getting babied.
What the hell?
Like this. Well, enough about SmackDown. To our loyal fans, our passengers aboard the Take Flight plane, we got a new segment for you guys. It's called Controversy, and it's Ja.
Hey, bro.
Versus KJ. It's Ja versus KJ. Hutch and Chase, you guys are the judge, the jury, and the executioners. Hutch, you got to stay unbiased.
Stopped working.
So, Chase, pretty much with controversy, me and Ja picked the topic. This week is me versus Ja. Next week is you against Hutch. Y'all two will pick a topic, and y'all going to debate about what the topic is. Today's topic, we got the excellence of execution. They say he's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, versus Mr. WrestleMania, Mr. Highlights, the main event, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
We already talked about it last time.
So, I'm a gentleman. My mom and dad raised me right. I'm going to let Ja kick it off with her first statement of the day of controversy. Go ahead, Miss Ja. What you got first for us about Mr. Brett? Why he's better? Then I'll rebuttal.
Okay, so the reason why Brett is better is because not only is he a great wrestler, but he comes from a legacy of wrestling. His father, Stu Hart, trained a lot of people that are in the industry, especially the ones that came from Canada. With that, you get Edge. With that, you get Christian. With that, you get these top names. And from a young age, I don't want to say too young because he was around 30. He had already wrestled like Roddy Piper, top contestant, top guys. He's already been in the top because he had put in the years of work prior.
So you gave him a gummy.
In the wrestling world, Brett is a top guy because
you think that's gonna work?
He studied, he trained, and it's like it's in his blood. On top of that,
and a half.
Stu was wrestling
when
wrestling was just being invented because his daddy was old AF. Yeah. Stu was wrestling.
Huh? I'm listening. I'm listening.
Okay. In the 1940s, Stu was wrestling. Stu was doing his thing. So he passed down that gene and he also trained him. Brett talked about how he would come home from school and he goes into the wrestling dungeon with his dad and his dad puts him in a submission hold for a couple hours. This nigga has tenacity. He also has integrity. And in the ring, you could tell that he's just nice with it. And a lot of people, they don't think that Shawn relates, or they think that Shawn is the better wrestler, but really they think really Shawn isn't the better wrestler, he's the better entertainer because he had gag-worthy things. He did crazy stuff, but he could also back it up. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. If Brett never had that match with Shawn Michaels, that Iron Man match, Shawn Michaels wouldn't be as great of a wrestler as he is now. And I'm not pulling that shit on my ass because he literally said the shit on the A&E Rivals documentary. And he also said that Brett was the better wrestler out of his own mouth. They asked Shawn Michaels, hey, who do you think is a better wrestler between you and Brett? Sean said, "Oh, Brett, easy," like that. It wasn't even like a. This man said, "Oh, Brett, easy." Period. Brett. Everybody in the business will tell you they rewatch Brett's matches over and over. Cody has said that one of the top matches that you have to study in order to be a great wrestler is Mr. Perfect versus Bret Hart. But y'all don't know that. Y'all wasn't watching the pay-per-views. Y'all don't really know much about Bret as a wrestler because y'all haven't done y'all research, because y'all have believed the myths that Shawn Michaels is better just because y'all remember him humping the ground and chopping his crotch and all this shit. That's what y'all remember. Y'all like the yay, somebody did this shit. Oh, I want to do that. Ooh, ah. You know what I'm saying? Like
monkey shit.
Y'all like the monkey ass shit that he was doing. Like y'all like the y'all like all that shit. Like
monkey ass
nigga, bro. Excuse me.
All right, John. I hear your first point. That was a good first point. My first point, I'm gonna back up off of what you said. You said his Stu Hart has been in the business for years before Brett. So Brett coming in, he's a nepo baby. Sean had. Hey, hold on now. I interrupt you now.
All right,
Sean had to fight tooth and nail in Mid-South Wrestling, South Texas Wrestling, to get to WWE. It's a match with Sean and the Rockers where they won the tag titles against, coincidentally, I ain't gonna say no names, the Hart Foundation, and they took the titles from them because the top rope broke. So they took the titles from them. It's documented. You can go look it up on Peacock for $9.99. So
$10.99
fight
right
to get in the WWE. Brett, it was a foregone conclusion because of who his dad was. So I say Sean's story is deeper than Brett's just off of that fact alone. Like I said, not taking nothing from Brett, but he had to actually go to the indies and do this and that. Brett, dad was known, so Brett got in easily. Brett's problem with Sean is because Brett is vanilla. I'm sorry. Brett is very vanilla. Sean is more of the outgoing person. Yeah, he did what he did, but just like Brett, nobody will ever tell you they had a bad match with Sean either. They literally said Sean can wrestle a broomstick. Yeah, Sean said what he said. I'll give you that. Sean said Brett is the better wrestler in the ring, but we are in the world wrestling entertainment. You want to get eyes? Back then it was WWF. You want to get eyes on the product, though. Sean got eyes on the product. Brett did not get eyes on the product. Sean was the one getting eyes on the product. And I'm sorry, Brett cannot separate personal and business. That's why the screw job happened. Because Sean said, I don't feel the same way about you. So now Brett's like, oh, you don't feel the same way about me. So I'm not going to drop the title to you now because I told you how I feel. You don't feel the same way. How you mad at me because I don't feel the same way about you? I'm sorry. That makes no sense to me. So you mad because you like me and all this, but I don't like you. So now you don't want to do business. Perfect example, the fast forward time. Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins don't like each other in real life. CM Punk and Seth Rollins in real life don't get along 100%.
Yeah, they do. Now they do.
They about 50%.
But there's no way they would be working. I didn't mean to cut you off in your argument, but there's no way they'd be working this long and they don't like each other. My bad.
It's business. Seth said he can do business and not like you. You got to learn separate. You got to be able to separate business from personal. I don't like my boss, but I go there 4 days a week, sometimes 5, and I work for a boss I don't like because I can separate personal and business. Brett could not separate personal and business. That's why I always, and to this day and forever, will say Brett screwed Brett because Brett went to Sean and said, "Hey, I know I'm dropping the title to you at Survivor Series in Canada. I can't wait to have a match. I respect you. You're great in the ring." Sean said, "Thank you. You're great in the ring, but I don't feel the same way about you." Brett, whole thing changed because Sean didn't feel the same way about him. So now I'm hitting the bench. Oh, I'm not dropping the title because Sean don't feel the same way about me. What is that to say? You're supposed to be you're in a business. You're not in this to make friends, as a Mr. Punk once said. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. You're here and you're leaving anyway to go to WCW. What does it matter if the next man don't like you? Why do you care so much that the man don't like you? That you got to go, oh, I'm not doing business now. Ja, I'm gonna let you go now.
Okay. I like the argument of Shawn Michaels having to work to climb up the ladder, Shawn Michaels having to do the things, even though he did work with a couple of different people, like, you know, Sherry for like talent development, the sensational Sherry, all of the things. I can get behind that argument. However, just because it was in Bret Hart's genetic composition to be great in the ring doesn't mean that it was also going to work out that way, because Bruce Hart, the other nigga that was in the Hart Foundation, nobody recalls. And it actually brought Jim Hart, but he was married in, like I said. But he had two brothers. One was blonde, Bruce, like older brothers. One was blonde, Bruce. The other one, I can't remember. The other one.
Owen, everybody say Owen was just as good as Brett. So
Owen was just as good as Brett, but I'm not talking about Owen. I'm talking about Bruce, and I'm talking about the other one, right? So it's like one, because I remember they did this match. If I'm not mistaken, they was wrestling Shawn Michaels and then a bunch of these other niggas, and it was like Bruce, whichever one was a firefighter, and the other one was like a teacher. So the one that was a teacher had the blonde hair. The one that was a firefighter had the darker hair. None of them were remarkable, so much so that the one that was the teacher resented Bret Hart and made a whole book about it and was like, I don't like Bret. He never gave me any money. He never did this. They always made him the big star. All of the things, because he was jealous that his brother had the talent and also the longevity of a career. Now, the reason, man, Chase not even here.
So he got his headphones on. He can hear you. So
okay, I'm about to say.
Not cut you off. He said the brothers.
I went to the bathroom. That's why I had muted. My fault.
He got Brett, Owen, Keith, and Bruce to help you out.
So Bruce, blonde hair.
Yeah, Bruce.
Brett.
You got Dan. You got Bruce. You got Keith. Keith was a wrestler. He had the brunette hair.
Keith with the dark hair. He was a firefighter. So it was Bruce and Keith. No one fucking remembers them. No shade. But just because and technically they're nepotism babies too.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless, Brett still had to work hard. And he also did work on, like, if I'm not mistaken, like New Japan, or he, like, whatever it was at the time that was like building up as like indie wrestling. He went off the scene, built up as an indie wrestler, and he worked
old Japan back then. They called that old Japan.
Okay, he did
New Japan is obviously the new generation.
Right. Okay, so he did like old Japan wrestling. He did different wrestling sections to like define himself as a wrestler. So with that being said, he did make a name for himself because he was partnered up with, I want to say his name was like, it's not Mr. Terrific, but it was like the something kid, the Terrific Kid or something like that. And when he was partnered up with him, he learned a lot about how to maneuver around the ring. He also learned about how to be like a heel. And with that being said, as Thug said in his rants, listen, Brett put a lot of people on. Brett gave a lot of people careers. Brett gave a lot of people longevity because he had the actual family backing that allowed people, because some people are just nepotism babies and some people actually spread the wealth. He was a part of the Hart Foundation, which spread the wealth and made other Canadian superstars. Like I said, we wouldn't have Edge without him. And another thing, the whole, oh, Brett screwed Brett. I feel like there's an iceberg. When you dedicate, I feel like the iceberg, the top of the iceberg is Brett screwed Brett. But all the way at the tip of the iceberg is when you give your livelihood, when you give your life over in the way that you do to wrestling, and it's been 10 years that you help in the fundamental stages and you still manage to last in the Attitude Era, at the end of the day, Vince knows that he had a grand respect for Brett, because one thing about Brett is that he didn't just lose to anybody. And again, he's lost to Shawn before.
You're right.
For the Iron Man match, for the title, for the World Heavyweight title on WrestleMania 12, WrestleMania 11, WrestleMania 12.
I don't think it was a double-digit WrestleMania. I think it was a single-digit WrestleMania. Because I want to say at 12, Shawn fought Razor for the IC title. Maybe. I'm not sure. We're going to see.
Maybe it was WrestleMania 10, but let me fact check. The Iron Man match was... The Iron Man match was WrestleMania 12. Yeah. So we have them fight WrestleMania 12 Iron Man match. You know, that's whenever, first of all, that's one of the other top pay-per-view. That's one of the other top things like that they're saying. Like if you're in wrestling school, these are one of the matches that you have to watch because it was such an iconic match. But it's also the fact that he was willing to say, okay, you can be the world heavyweight champion, even though he tried to make it seem like, oh, what? You know, he was trying to make it seem like he didn't want him to be the champion, but that was all a part of it. When he went back to the locker room, he was fine. But he was annoyed and off-put because Shawn was like, told the referee after he won the match, he was like, get him the fuck out the ring. So... genuinely, everybody likes to make it seem like this was some beef this one-sided beef that Brett had with Shawn. No, Shawn was a shitty person, so much so that not only did Shawn have during that era, I don't have no beef with him now. Shawn was a shitty person during that era because he was, you know, on all the drugs, was being an asshole, was smelling himself, and all the things. So it's like he told Brett to get the fuck out of the ring, and he had so little integrity that even his best friend Triple H really was shitting with him. And it's just like, at the end of the day, going back to this Brett screwed Brett thing, Brett didn't screw himself. Pause. Because, like I said, like I was building up, you gave your life, you gave your years, you gave all of this to the company. Not only that, but you helped usher in more wrestlers, especially more that helped in creating a whole new era. So with that in mind, Vince allowed him to have a certain position in the company to where he was a guy that was putting people over constantly. So, or like a guy that was beating everybody's asses constantly, right? He was like really one of the top guys. Brett was really one of the top guys. And because he had to be. So it's like when the screw job happened, you know, Shawn said, oh, I don't respect you. His whole thing and his whole argument, his whole confusion came from, how could you do this to me? How could you, the whole fundamentals, it's not even about the fact that he lost to Shawn. It's about the fact that when he put him in the submission hold, he did a sharpshooter on him in his fucking hometown. in Canada. Well, it wasn't his hometown, but you know, his country in Canada, everybody's out there to see Brett. Everybody's out there. They hate Sean so much so that when Sean walks out into the ramp, they throw a Coke on him. They're throwing drinks on him. Sean's carrying the flag. He rubs it between his legs and his ass and shit. Disrespectful. So it's like, they're like, oh yeah, they tell Sean what you do is put a sharpshooter on him, and then we're gonna have the ref call it. What type of bullshit is that? If you are all about if you going to sleep, if you are all about business, if you are all about this is what has to happen, where do you say this is a line that we can't cross? You going to the gym in the morning? Allowing Sean to put the sharpshooter on Brett, and then allowing a referee to say, just call it. That is where you cross the line. That's unprofessional as fuck. And that's what Brett was mad at. He was mad at the fact of like, okay, not only did this nigga say he doesn't respect me, not only did I give my life to this company, not only did I give up seeing my family for this company, but I'm in my fucking hometown. This nigga hit my finisher and I didn't tap out, but the referee called it. Everybody backstabbed me in this fucking moment. And after that, you talking about Brett Vanilla? Brett knocked Vince's ass out. Ain't nothing vanilla about that. Not only did he do that, but on camera, he spit a loogie in Vince's face. Brett knocked the shit out Vince. He went straight to sleep. And that was with everybody crowding over them. Them trying to prevent him from, no, don't go after Boss. Undertaker in front of him. That nigga still knocked him out.
Tanker was not there. Tanker came there afterwards. And he said, y'all should have told me what was going on, and I could have bridged the gap in between them two. But continue. Or are you done? It's my turn.
No. Everybody in the locker room. Everybody in the locker room who was in the locker room. Sean, Triple H, Autumn. Well, Sean ran out of there. But they tried to hold him back. He still went and connected that punch. Come on now. There's nothing vanilla about that. That man went out and said, wait, I don't want to say that. But he went out there and was like,
no, say it. We on the pod. Fuck it. Say it.
That man, Brett, went out there and said, you know what? Brett, Sean, y'all gay.
Are you done, my goddess, to take flight? Is it Honcho's turn?
It is.
So I'm gonna piggyback on some of the stuff you said. So you said Brett didn't screw Brett. So the lead up, like I said, he went to Sean, said what he said, and he told Vince, I'm not doing business with him. He don't respect me. I'm not doing business with him. All right, that's strike one. Strike two, that night, his contract with WWE was over. He was already documented. You can look it up. Brett even drew WCW in the air because he was already leaving. So Vince had to take the belt off of him. Now, I'll give this to Brett. I will give it to Brett where credit is due. Brett told Vince after Sean said what he said, I will beat Sean, and then I give you my word. I will come out on TV on Monday and relinquish the title. But as we all know, those that don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Medusa, Alundra Blaze, told Vince the same thing, and she walked out on WCW television with Vince's world title and threw it in the trash can. So who is Vince to take Brett's word to saying, oh, because Sean don't respect me, I'm going to go ahead and beat him at Survivor Series and bring the belt back, knowing your contract is up at midnight. There's no, you got to be there on Monday Night Raw or not. He's not contractually obligated to be there Monday night. So the screw job had to happen no matter what. That's why Tanker said he wishes Vince came to him because, back then Tanker was a locker room leader. He said, I feel like if Vince came to me, I could have went to Brett and been like, yo, listen, you got to do business. He's not willing to take the risk of you winning and taking the title out on WCW television, because we're at war. We're losing at this point right here. Eric Bischoff's podcast, let me just make sure, as you said, let me fact check it real quick. Let me make sure what it's called. I don't want to misquote it. It's called 83 Weeks. At that time, we were losing to WCW. We were just on the come up because Bret Hart gave Shawn and Triple H the name D-Generation X. In a sense, he called them boys some degenerates. We were on the come up in the Attitude Era to take back over. So why am I losing to WCW? One of my top guys, if not the top guy at the time, is going to WCW. Why am I running the risk of him taking my title out on that television show to help them garner more views and all that? Vince could not take that risk. So when Bret didn't want to do business, he had to do something. And I think you, as all four of us are, we all have our own business, whether it's, I don't know the name, I apologize. I don't know the name of your little clothing line. You got your clothing line, Chase the producer, Hutch is an artist. I own 3 businesses. I can't take the risk of one of my people from my tech company saying, oh, I'm going to leave and go to another tech company knowing what he knows. I can't take that risk. I'm sorry. I can't take that risk. So Vince had to do business, what he had to do. He had to say, hey, listen, Bret, if you don't have the title, I'm going to do what I got to do. What he had to do, he told Earl Hebner, he said, hey, listen, when Shawn pushed the sharpshooter on Bret, he came down there. He said, ring the bell, because he knew Bret was not going to tap out to that shit. Bret was not going to tap in Canada, to the sharpshooter. So he had to do what he had to do. I respect Vince for it. Is Bret wrong for being upset? No, he's not wrong for being upset. I'll never say that. Because how I come knowing Sunday is my last night in the company and you gonna tell me you don't respect me, but at the end of the day, business is business. Personal is personal. And yes, Bret did knock out Vince in the locker room. But he asked Shawn to his, I think, me personally, what made Bret more mad is when because it's well known, you can look it up on Heartbreak and Triumph, Shawn and Bret was in the same locker room. He looked Shawn man to man in his eye and said, did you know? And Shawn said, no, I didn't. But he was just following orders. Vince told Shawn and Triple H, if anybody asks you what's going on, you don't know about it. I want all the blame on me. And as a man myself, I respect Vince for that because it was Vince's call to say, hey, put him in the sharpshooter and I'm ringing the bell. So Shawn did nothing wrong. Shawn was actually in there when he knocked out Vince. But he said Shawn could not look him in the eye. He said he asked Shawn. Shawn said, I had nothing to do with it. I swear to you. The screw job happened because Bret could not separate business and personal. I will always stand on that because you got to learn to separate that because in this life, you're going to have people that you work with that you're not going to like. But at the end of the day, you got to be a rare breed. You're a rare breed. You said if you don't get along with somebody, you're not doing business with them. But if the money is right, I don't care who you are. Everybody got a price. If I don't like somebody, I don't like CM Punk. But if CM Punk wants to come to me and say, I got 2 M's for you to put these cameras in his house in Chicago, guess where I'm going to be at for the whole weekend? I'm going to be in Chicago putting motherfucking cameras on CM Punk house because business is different than personal. Bret could never separate that junk with him and Shawn. He couldn't separate it. You got to learn to separate business and personal because if you did that, everybody that got a job wouldn't have a job because I'm pretty sure everybody that got a job got somebody there they don't like, but they got to work with them at the end of the day. Brett needed to grow up. Needed to grow up. I am glad that Sean was an asshole. You're right. Like you said, his own best friend told him, hey, go home, don't talk to me. Because he came there peeled out bad one day. And that's your best friend telling you that. And I think that's what it took for Sean to really get himself clean. Triple H is the clean one in the clique. It's well documented. Triple H don't do drugs. He don't drink. He might drink champagne. I saw it on TV. He drinks champagne. I saw it on TV. But as far as drugs, he don't do drugs. I think if Triple H told Sean that years ago, the screw job doesn't happen. If he told Sean, hey, listen, leave the cocaine alone. Leave the alcohol alone. I think the screw job don't happen because Sean's not coked out. And Sean could have responded better to Brett because we saw once Sean got clean, what happened? He called Brett out there. He apologized. They made up. But Brett, you said Brett didn't screw Brett, but you can't sit there and say he couldn't separate Brett because you can't sit there and say, and Brett Hole, you're more of a Brett fan than me, so you know this better than me. I'll say Brett 15-year career that I know of, he didn't have anybody he worked with he did not like. But because Sean said it, oh, I don't respect you, now you upset and don't want the title. You can't do that in the business because you saw it, Chase saw it, Hutch saw it. Seth literally told Matt Riddle, that's why you a bitch and your family left you and don't want to talk to you. And Matt Riddle still did the job for Seth Rollins. So why couldn't Brett, because Sean said, I don't respect you, do the job? Like he already agreed to losing to Sean. But when Sean said, I don't respect you, then he changed his demeanor. Oh, I don't want to do the job for Sean no more. That's my closing argument. My goddess, take flight. If you got a closing argument, I'm going to let you go ahead.
Okay, my closing argument is please don't forget the fact that I literally said that Shawn Michaels, Michael Shawn Hickenbottoms, that's his full name.
I'm sorry.
That's his full name. He said out of his own mouth, Bret Hart is a better wrestler than me. Hey, I'm going to believe him. A. B, as far as the Bret, the screw job and everything, that nigga Sean wanted no parts because he knew that shit was wrong. That's so funny. He knew that shit was wrong. He was like, hey, my name Bennett and I'm not in it. That's fucking hilarious.
But his boss said, don't say anything. What you want to do? Not listen?
Vince told him not to say anything, but Sean didn't need any convincing. He was not going to say shit to begin with.
I think he would have coked out Sean. Didn't give a fuck.
Wait, I'm not. Wait, hold on.
Oh,
wait. Were you about to say something? Were you about to say
me?
something? Yeah.
I was about to say I feel like both of y'all brought up, different.
Oh, I was gonna say, wait. I'm not done with my closing argument. I'm not done.
Go ahead.
That's what I was gonna say. So, like, all of those things, right? And I also feel like when it comes to the screw job or whatever, like I said, this is blood, sweat, and tears that he's put into this company. He just didn't think it was gonna go out that way in the middle of Canada. That was very unprofessional of Vince. That's why he sat there and got spit on, because a part of him really liked that. That's why he sat there and got punched. That's why Vince sat there and got punched in that locker room, because a part of him really liked that, because I feel like I have a clear idea of who Vince is, and he likes the mess. He likes the drama, because here we are where we weren't even born. Well, I wasn't born when the shit happened. As for y'all, Y'all was born, but I wasn't born when it happened to begin with. But we're still talking about this. It's still one of the most legendary occurrences, right? It's like, I know Vince messy ass like to stir up some shit. And he knew, like, okay, well, I have somebody who has all the integrity versus someone who has no integrity and who's on drugs. And I know it. So we know that they used to be friends. We know that they used to da-da-da. We know that Shawn Michaels will say anything. Why don't we profit off of their real beef, put them in a ring, have them fight each other, and it was all fun until they couldn't control it anymore. Also, Vince know the type of person that Bret is. He not gonna go on WCW with the fucking championship. The most crazy thing that he was gonna do was, once he was fucked over, do the WCW spell. That was the craziest thing that he was gonna do, and knock Vince's ass out. So the whole argument of, oh, he couldn't take the risk, Vince knew for a fact that Bret would not do that because that's not in Bret's character. Also, as far as Bret being better than Shawn Michaels, it's just like, again, that WrestleMania Iron Man match, as someone who has actually watched that match beginning and end, they were going toe to toe. Bret threw Shawn off it, like, you know what I'm saying? Shawn kicked the timekeeper. Bret threw Shawn off the top rope onto the announcer's table. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy shit that was going on in that ring. They was going toe to toe, but it was clear from the match that happened on that day and the match that happened back in, I believe, 1995, that, oh, Shawn did his research because he wanted to be a top competitor that could hold his weight in the ring with Bret, because before he didn't have that technician aspect. He was more of a springboard attacker. So it's almost like, well, it's definitely Shawn only sharpened his knives when Bret made him. So that's why I think Bret is the better competitor. And like I said, Shawn's the better entertainer. He can, work a mic, he can do the things, but Bret, hands down, his attention to detail, his attention to who's the opponent that's in the ring with him, his submission holds, he was trained for that. And like I said, unlike his other brothers, Bruce and Keith, he had a sort of seriousness that also influenced Owen as well to be a top wrestler. It's just like, hey, and he was grown. Like Bret was 40 and Shawn was like 32 when this shit was going on. Like, Bret was grown. Like, he was hitting Shawn with that old man strength, like, boom. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta tune in. Y'all gotta tune in and y'all gotta watch to really see who Bret is, because I feel like everybody says Shawn Michaels because they don't know shit about Bret. Everybody says, oh, it's Shawn Michaels, because they've never done their research on Bret. They've never watched a match.
So, Ja, I want you to touch on what I said. Is Bret wrong for letting personal get in the way of business?
Bret isn't wrong because Vince did it first. You know why Vince did let the personal get in the way of the business? Is because he decided to use their real beef for views. Not only that, after that, he took Bret's personal vendetta against him and spun his whole fucking shit around so that Vince was now a "you're fired" ass nigga. Before Bret, Vince was a commentator. Nobody even knew he was fucking owning the brand because he was sitting up there, oh, and now coming in, we have these two wrestling, we have these two fighting, da 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 da.
So
when
question.
he got into that shit with Bret, when Vince got into the shit with Bret, that's whenever he decided to develop his own character. So they owe that nigga a lot of money.
Right. Question is, so you said Vince is wrong first. I'll give you that for putting the real beef on TV. But Bret said a month before the pay-per-view, I will do business with Shawn, regardless of what we got going on. I'm leaving. Shawn can go over. It wasn't until after Shawn said, I don't respect him how he respect me, that Bret didn't change. Is that wrong or right? Because you already gave me your word. That's like you fighting. Fuck it, Jada Parker, right? And you go to her. You're leaving. You're going to AEW, and you tell Jada, "Hey, listen, I know I'm leaving. I respect you, whatnot. And I'm the CEO. I'm the boss." You said, "KJ, I'm gonna do business with Jada. I don't care what we got going on. Woo-de-woo. I'm gonna do business. I'm gonna drop the belt." I'm like, "All right, bet. We good. We set for Survivor Series." You go to her 2 weeks later, and you tell her what you tell her. She said, "Hey, you good in the ring, all that, but I don't feel the same way about you." Why do you change? Why do you think Brett changed his mind and said, "I'm not dropping the belt"?
Brett changed his mind and said he's not dropping the belt because Sean said that he doesn't respect him. You have somebody metaphorically spit in your face. So of course you can change your mind and say, what the fuck was that? Is there another competitor that I can wrestle for Survivor Series? You can
But
ask
why do I
Vince.
care though? I'm leaving. No matter what, at the end of the night, my contract is up.
But you can still ask if is there another competitor that I can fight at Survivor Series? But again, like I said, first of all, the argument isn't is Brett wrong for not wanting to drop the belt. The argument is who's the better competitor, first of all. Second of all, Brett isn't wrong for not wanting to drop the belt because somebody just metaphorically spit in your face. That's weird. He said, "I'll drop it to anybody else. It could be Undertaker. It could be this. It could be that." In the third. And Vince so hung up on this beef. He said no, which is fine. But again, like I said, it was more so the fact of how it was done. It wasn't even a long match. It was like the shit happened, rolled over, he put him in the sharpshooter, he didn't tap. After you did that, that's bad for business, Vince, because you just alienated the Canadians. You just alienated all of Canada, which is the wrestling powerhouse. Without Canada, you don't have Chris Jericho. Without Canada, you don't have Christian. Without Canada, you don't have Roddy Piper. Without Canada,
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
You just alienated an entire country because, oh, I don't know if I can trust Brett to relinquish the belt. It wasn't that you didn't know that you could trust Brett to relinquish the belt. It's that you didn't think that was good for TV. Okay.
No, because if you a business owner,
no,
right?
no.
If you own a business and I just fucked you over, I said, "Hey, I'm gonna give you your belt back," and I said, "Nah," and I walk out on AEW television with your belt, throw it in the trash, light it on fire, and then Chase comes to you and says the same thing. Are you, as a business owner, going to trust that? And I just told you the same thing a year ago. Are you going to trust Chase to keep his word, or are you going to be like, "Nah, I got to do what's right to make sure the same thing don't happen again"?
Are Chase and the person who left the same person?
No.
Chase as someone who is my cousin that I know and trust and who helped me build the company. Hell yeah, I'm trusting Chase. What do you mean?
Alondra Blaze helped build the company too, but she still told Vince, "I'll give you the belt back," and left and burned it on WCW television.
First of all, Alondra Blaze's effect on the WWE is nothing compared to what Bret Hart did.
You're right. But I'm just saying, as a business, I couldn't trust. I wouldn't trust it because I'm like, this man just told me, this bitch just told me last year, "Hey, I'm gonna give you the belt back," and walked out on my competition. Now, Ja come to me, "Hey, listen, Sean said this. I'm not dropping the belt, but I'll give it to you on Monday." Nigga, your contract is up at midnight. You are not obligated to be at Raw Monday. You're supposed to be and back then they did not have the 90-day complete clause. That's why Vince put that shit in there, because Brett quit Sunday and was on TV on Nitro on Monday. I'm not taking that risk. I'm sorry, Ja. Yeah, Brett is who he is. He's an excellent human being, all that. I'm not taking that risk of letting him walk out on Eric Bischoff television with my belt. I can't take that risk because like you said, him and Vince didn't get along either.
At that point. And when it was that was the fundamental aspect of why they didn't get along. You have to think Brett knows people, like everybody calls him, oh yeah, well, the men specifically, they're like, he was a father figure. He knows the type of personalities, he knows the type of characters that he's dealing with. Like I said, Vince was not concerned about, oh, is he gonna burn? He know damn well Brett is not the type to do that. Because what you said, he vanilla. Oh. So he knew for a fact Brett was not about to be the type of person to hold up the belt and be like, fuck WWE.
I'm holding the belt up. I'm holding I'm on TV with the belt.
Before y'all go forever, I just want to say, I don't know who to choose at this point, because I feel like both of y'all have made, pretty compelling arguments. So I got
what Hutch at? It's decision time. What Hutch at?
Because I done heard y'all say some stuff about both of them that I never heard before. So
hey, all right, hey Hutch, you got to pick Chase, me or Ja, and Hutch, you gotta stay neutral now. I know that's your wife, your right hand, and all that, but you gotta stay neutral now. I fuck with your argument. We both make good arguments now. But Hutch, who you got? Me or Ja?
I ain't gonna lie.
You got me.
Nia, what's up, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. Like, babe, you made a very good point.
Cars. That's not cars.
AJ. It's a car. Hey, I'm fucking with what you said. No cap. But if I had to be unbiased about this whole thing, I'm gonna have to go with Ja.
All right, that's one vote for Ja. Chase, who you got?
Because what part did you need clarification about, or what parts were the strong arguments on either?
I do feel like
if we tie, Hawk got a pick.
Let me see.
Because remember, this is about who's the better competitor, not about should he have dropped the belt.
Argumentative wise, I felt like Ja did make the better points, because most of your arguments, KJ, was like Vince this, Vince that, and pretty much directed to Vince instead of Sean. So I'm gonna say Ja. Where you going? Go get in the bed, please.
That's fine. I know where we stand at, fellas.
I
just know where we stand at. It's all right.
You can't do that to them. We both have valid arguments. We both. It's a tale.
No, I will say both of y'all. That's what I'm saying. Both of y'all said some stuff that I never heard about the situation, like the whole screw job situation and how it played out and this, that, and third. Both of y'all said stuff I never heard before, like outside of the general story that everybody knows. So I will say that it was a lot of shit I ain't never heard before. But I just think that you did bring better points. KJ, sometimes you're just gonna have to come with some better points. That's it.
It's what it is, guys. I know where we stand at.
Hey, business is business.
Business is business.
Hey, I know that. I know how to do business, unlike some people we know.
You said I know where we stand at. You said I know where he stand.
Right. You getting your feelings. Ain't that getting feelings in business?
Hey,
listen, what y'all was talking about?
Listen, at the end of the day, no matter how I feel, I'm gonna show up every week. Y'all bring that bitch nigga CM Punk on the show, I'm gonna still be on the show. I don't know how to separate personal and business. Brett don't. At the end of the
you
day,
just said at the end of our statement, you just said, I know where we stand.
And I'm still gonna do business with y'all, boy, right or wrong.
Oh.
At the end of the day, chicken is dust.
At the end of the day, I'm still gonna do business no matter if we get along or not. I hate my current manager, Patrick Berry III, and I still go to
Let
work
him see this
4
and slap
days
you
a
up
week.
when you go to work tomorrow. Now,
what happened?
I said, don't let him see this and slap you up when you go to work tomorrow. Now,
that stupid.
Damn.
Yeah, that was good.
Hey, just know Next week in controversy is Hutch versus
What's
Chase.
our argument?
Y'all two pick.
Oh, we got to find something we disagree on?
I want to disagree on. There's something I want to argue about.
Okay, we'll find something. That'd be easy.
Yeah.
There's plenty of shit that we probably disagree on.
So, that was, to the fans, that was the first episode of the new season of the Take Flight podcast. As always, I got my dog, Mr. Chase Jams, engineer extraordinaire. I got the GOAT of Moco, Love Hutch. I got the goddess, Ja. It's me, the kingpin, the Take Flight's head honcho, the podcast emperor, and we are the GOAT podcast of Moco.
Listen, I
don't care what nobody say. I don't care what podcast is in Moco. Ain't none of y'all seeing us. I don't see no lies detected.
We getting there, red money.
And until next